reaction. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Royal. My name is Bridget Gordon. I'm the executive director here. There's a lot of new faces in the room, which is super cool. Can I get a hand in the air if this is your first time here? Oh my God, it's like more than half the room. That's awesome. See, this is why I love open mic, because every week you just never know who's gonna come. I know weekdays are really hard for people, especially if you're a functioning adult that has a job and has to get up in the morning to keep said job. So thanks for coming out. This is gonna be a really fun night. If you're new to the space, I'll just go over some general house rules, fill you guys in on what we do here, and some fun events that are coming up, and all that good stuff. So we have our list up here, up on the screen. You can kind of keep an eye on where we are. I'm gonna pass the mic over at some point to Andrew Cerrone, who's our host for the evening, so he will keep you informed. He will check in on you often to make sure you're okay and alive. Are you guys alive? Okay. See, just like that, you're gonna do great. So we have 15 performers signed up. We usually ask people to do like 10 to 12 minute sets. People ask me all the time, like, how many songs do we get? I'm like, I don't know. Are you playing like Ramones tunes, or are we going like Meatloaf? So I don't like to tell you how many songs you can do, but we try to keep it to 10 to 12 minutes. Keep the stage changeovers as quick as we can. So I'll be on the soundboard all night running sound, so feel free to come back and see me if you have any questions or any specific needs. If you're a vocalist and like you really like reverb or you really don't like reverb. I know we have a big old band here tonight, so I'll help you guys out get set up. We'll do a quick little sound check because if you're plugging in with amps and stuff, I don't have control over that back there, so we'll find a happy medium. I think mostly everybody on this list, with the exception of Andrew, is a musician. Am I right about that?
No.
Do we have any? Oh! He's like, curse you! What's your name, sir?
Sean Donahue.
Sean, you had to look at the TV to tell me that.
Just make sure.
Are you in witness protection?
Are you currently a fugitive from justice?
Blink twice if you need help. That's cool. Welcome. Is this your first time here?
No, I came for Andy Nolan's set.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's like my...
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, you guys are good.
They're like, hold on a second. I was on that show. That's awesome. Thanks for coming out, John. So, yeah, we'll help you as much as we can. We try to keep the night moving because with 15 performers, we are often here, past 11 and midnight, and everybody that's we are all volunteering on Wednesday nights. We just come, we try to keep this thing going. If you don't know much about our venue, I'll give you the quick version so we can kind of get started here. We are a nonprofit. So what that means is everything that comes into us goes out. So I always tell people we're trying to do three things. We're trying to pay our artists, specifically those that are here on the weekend, that have ticketed shows. We're trying to pay our staff that keep the place open, and we're trying to pay our bills. So if you buy a beer tonight or buy water or chips, if you buy a ticket on a weekend, it literally helps us pay our Pico bill, which I just turned the air on because it was a little warm in here. We're just trying to keep the place open. If you have an act and you want to come play on a weekend, you should come talk to me. We try to be open every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's like our goal. It doesn't always work out like that, but we always try to make sure the shows we have are super successful. So like if we happen to be closed on a Friday, it's probably because like I didn't have a band that wanted that date or it didn't work out. Everyone that helps run this venue works full time on top of this, so we're just doing the best we can. If you're able and willing to donate to help, like we do as a nonprofit, we accept donations. There's a dip jar in the back. Yep. Tim Moxie, could you be Vanna White for a minute? If you dip your card in the dip jar. Oh, he's going to demonstrate for you. You didn't have to do that, but that's sweet, Tim. It will donate $10 to the venue. No fees are taken out, nothing like that, so we get the whole $10. And if we get 200 of those in a month, it helps us cover the cost of our rent, so that's always our goal. We do have a bit amount of overhead here because we have a landlord, and they're fun, always. So we appreciate your support. Of course, cash and Venmo and PayPal is always an option too. There's a bunch of QRs on your table if you want to just like scan it and check out our website, check out our Instagram and our Facebook. We try to keep up on what we're doing the best we can, and we hope to see you guys at some shows in the future. This weekend coming up, Saturday night, we have Jason Ager and the Golden Eagles. Yeah, do you know Jason? Oh, he's so good. He's an amazing artist. It's all original music. He's releasing an EP. And then M Sparks is opening for him. So if you guys are looking for something to do Saturday night, doors open at 7:30. It's cheaper if you buy your tickets online ahead of time. And then going into next week, next Wednesday, we're having a Halloween open mic. So if you're into that sort of thing and you like to dress up in costume, like many of us do here, feel free to show up in costume next Wednesday. My husband and I, he couldn't be here tonight because he's in Texas for work. We're gonna be the spotlight set next week, and we're gonna be in costume. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you guys should show up. You can play a set like that fits your costume. You can do something stupid. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, it's your life. You don't have to dress up if you don't want. And then what else do we have next week? Friday night, November 1st, we have Justin Lamar, comedian. Justin Joy Comedy Show. There's a good amount of tickets sold for that already. So if you're looking for a comedy show, that's next Friday. And then that's kind of where my memory stops, I'm not gonna lie. So you might have to go to the website to check out the rest of it. But we have a lot of fun stuff happening here over the winter. We're gonna have like a holiday bazaar. We're trying to have some magic shows coming up, comedy shows, live music, all that good stuff. So any questions? I feel like I need a breath. Andrew, did I miss anything?
My Halloween costume is I'll be a sexy MC. So,
In case you were all wondering.
in case you were wondering, no, I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we got a full dance card, so if you can, please be as ready as possible when you get to the stage. We're gonna get you set up as quickly as we can pull Tim away from his social butterfly networking
It's
stuff.
true. If you weren't aware, Tim Moxie, let's thank our volunteers for tonight. Tim Moxie back there, he runs our social media. So if you see him out and about in the room and taking video, that means you're probably going to be posted on our Instagram or Facebook page. If you checked off no on the form that you don't want to be live streamed, that's totally fine. I'm actually not streaming tonight, but we have our friend Nate here from Nate. You have to help me with the name of your podcast.
FreeMind Network Podcast.
FreeMind Network Podcast. Nate is recording and streaming, and he's going to include us in a future podcast, which is super cool. But if you did say, hey, no, I don't want to be streamed, we'll let Nate know and you won't be on there. So it's totally up to you guys. But thank you all for coming out so much. Thank you for supporting live entertainment and live music. Fozzie is wandering. He's super friendly and he loves to be held and cuddled, so feel free to pick him up. And I think that's it. Leslie's in the back serving beer from the Ways. Take good care of her. Andrew Cerrone's your host for the night, and we're going to have some fun. So let's get our first artist up here, do a little quick sound check, and then we'll get going. Thanks, guys. Happy Wednesday. They saw me. I'm sorry.
All right, we're gonna get Red set up in just a second, and we'll get this rocket.
Oh, look at all that. We're ahead of the 8 ball. Let's do it.
Check. Hello, everyone. Give me all the special stuff. Please. Alright. A lot on the microphone, please. I think that's alright. Alright, go at it.
All right, how are we doing tonight, guys? That's the first of many times. Come on. All right, we're gonna get you a little more energetic as the night goes on. Less like hostagey kind of feel in the room. Before I introduce this next artist, I'm gonna give the same warning I give everyone before he plays. You guys know, like baseball, how sometimes the starter will come in and like the first inning is a little bit tough, but then he settles in. Reds is our opener. He's gonna come up the first inning. It's gonna be wild stuff, very avant-garde. But then it settles in the later innings, and then it's like, oh, this is a really good defensive baseball game. Okay, so